Um, I just feel like making this YouTube video. You feel me? Um, Something really got my attention, and it's this climate change BS. Where our deranged president says that it's a hoax, it's a fluke. It's not. And the fact that a couple days ago it was 92 degrees in October, and now it's 67 degrees because it rained yesterday. It's crazy. The whole September was summertime. The first 4 days of October was summertime. It wasn't no 60-degree weather unless it was at night. Now that it's 5 something, it's 67 degrees. You know what I mean? Which is cool. I expected it to be this weather 2 weeks ago. You feel me? Like, I expected it to be this weather 2 weeks ago. And I think that a lot of people don't care, or they claim to, oh yeah, let's change it, let's do this, let's do that, and try to invest in something, or tell us, yeah, you should do this, you should do that. But nothing is happening right now, and maybe I'm not aware of it, but nothing is really happening. And I hate the fact that as a race, as a people, we don't do nothing but sit and allow it to keep ruining our weather, our air, Mother Nature, ourselves. Like, you don't realize that when you see things change over the time, that's how you know that, chemtrails is in the sky. These chemicals that ruining plants, that's messing around with, the animals, birds is falling out of the sky, and people mysteriously dying or whatever. A lot of this stuff has to do with a lot of these geoengineering machines that they put in different parts of the U.S. and in Antarctica, where we cannot see or visit. Let me say that we cannot visit that. I hate the fact that I just really hate that in a matter of somewhat odd years, this world, or this matrix, as I say, could definitely be the end. And I wouldn't be mad about it. I just dislike the fact that people are just letting it happen. Like, well, okay, shit, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that people should have more care of the earth that they was born on, where they came from. You don't realize that y'all are multi-dimensional beings, that y'all can put, y'all can put your mind to anything y'all want to do. It don't even have to be specifically becoming a doctor or whatever that stuff is. If you want to become a doctor, that's a risky job at the end of the day, because you got to deal with death, you got to deal with diseases, you got to deal with all this other stuff, taking care of people that's slowly dying. If you want to be in the pharmaceutical billion-dollar industry, be my guest. Go ahead and do that. But a lot of these things that are here is to really distract you from what's really going on. And it's not so that, oh yeah, they're ruining the world, or people only know that, oh yeah, the government, they don't care. None of them did. The whole industry of them, they don't care at all. None of them cared. You know what I'm saying? None of them had concern for people at all. They only care about themselves. They're greedy, and they find ways to get money from people instead of putting money out for people to get help or to assist people. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks that this is the way the Matrix is ran, and it's ran by elites. And if you don't know that, research that. You know what I'm saying? It's ran by elites that have control of everything around you. Everything around you is to distract you from the real agenda, what's going on. And you might ask, like, well, what's the real agenda? The real agenda is to eliminate all human life, but create an underworld for them so they can live. You ever seen Wall-E? Like, I don't know. Like, that movie surprised me. You feel me? And this may correlate to how the world may look like. Wall-E was a robot. A MacBook robot with a MacBook program. The robot, whatever he was, he's smart. You feel me? The man was smart. This man was smart, and he made crazy, like he did crazy things. He grabbed scraps and made boxes out of them, and then like went on to discover a lot of other things. And he found another robot that was sent from the big ship, I think in outer space or whatever. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie. I probably have to watch it again. But what he did was he was with her. Maybe if I'm wrong, I don't know. But I know for sure this correlates how the world might look like. But they linked up, and he showed her how this is like, what this world is like. She showed him what her world is like. Her world is a freaking robot sent from that ship to discover what this planet was, because everybody forgot about it. So human life was erased. But the remaining few was the ones that got sent to a quote-unquote whole nother dimension or whatever, or planet, but they're mind controlled into thinking that, yo, this is sunlight, this is moonlight, but it's all screenplay in their head. It's all a mind scheme, you feel me? Like, this Matrix is a mind scheme, believe whatever you want to believe, you know what I'm saying? In the schools, they really mess your mind up, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go into depth with it, but I'll explain in another video of why I think that the world is this and the world is that. And but further on to what I'm talking about, Wally, right? So they get on there and they see these fat people, these fat lazy people depending on machines. Is the world not depending on machines, let alone cars? Even though we need cars, I don't mind driving or whatever, but it's a lot of things that we depend on, such as like phones or technology, because without that we couldn't reach people from California. We couldn't text people like that from Africa or Spain, Portugal, whatever. So technology has a very advanced coding program, furthermore than human beings. But the thing is, if you're not a high dimensional being, or if you're not aware of that, you will always depend on technology. If you depend on technology to do everything that you do in life, you won't reach the level of consciousness that you want. The thing with Wally, he made people come back to Earth and see that, yo, this is where y'all, you know what I'm saying, this is what y'all forgot. Why did y'all forget this planet? The planet was full of dust, it was full of bull crap, and that's the way the world might be like if we don't fix it. As it's our job as human beings, or multi-dimensional beings, let me correct myself, to fix what we've always wanted to have enjoyment on. Like, you telling me you want to go to a beach and the water's at your toes as soon as you get off the boardwalk, or do you want to be on the beach with your towel sunbathing while the ocean front is just coming at your tips at the shore? Don't mind that train. But what I don't get is that, yo, they're heating up this earth, or this dome, or whatever you want to call it, globe or whatever, and ocean levels is rising. You feel me? Temperatures is rising. Some are getting extremely cold because they're messing with the weather. When you throw stuff out onto the street, like bags of chips, plastic cups, that stuff, when it rains, go into the ocean. All sewers, all those pipes are running through to the ocean with nothing to filter out any of that. So it goes into the ocean and on the ocean floor. Sometimes it floats on the surface of the ocean, bro. And some of y'all don't understand that ruins freaking life in the ocean. They wash up ashore. And it's just like what Jaden Smith said when he was making Just Water. You know what I'm saying? He said that people throw plastic in the water. The fish, like salmon or whatever, eats that plastic. You catch that, you're literally eating plastic. So then it also kills humans too. So you can't tell me that's not a more exposed agenda than anything in the world. You feel me? Like, people dump trash in the ocean. They're on sailboats and all that. They're dumping trash. They're dumping everything in the ocean, and people are not really aware of that because they're like, oh my god, why is the earth getting so hot? Why is there a hole here? Da 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 da. I'm like, well, why don't you research that yourself? Or matter of fact, no. Why don't you meditate, connect with your higher self, and you find the answers within yourself? Because you got the answers. The information is out there. Mother Nature will give you the information. Mother Nature, I tell you right now, she's hurting. She's hurting bad. And she needs our help for sure. And if we don't help her, then this world is going to, it's just going to go to hell. You feel me? And anybody that says anything negative about it, that's cool. I don't care. I don't care. Because if we can care about the world so much, there wouldn't be nothing, there wouldn't be no media, there wouldn't be no false flags or anything. It wouldn't be no hidden agendas or none of that. We wouldn't allow these freaking high elite groups run, these freaking pedophiles, sabotage young women and try to hide it. Freaking dogs. I bet you a pit bull run at them, they get bit. Little puny bound dogs. Anyway, what I was saying is like, these pedophile occult groups and all these things that we don't talk about, people don't ever speak on. Even your favorite artist is a part of that. The people you idolize is a part of that. These people hurting deep within, you know what I'm saying? When you connect with your spirit and you really in tune with yourself, that beautiful smile they put when they on the TV screens, that beautiful smile that they put when they, if you meet them, deep down inside, they're hurting because they're not free of themselves, but yet they practice these things and they claim that they really are in this higher level of consciousness when they're really not. They're not. They're not at all. These people are at the lowest vibration possible. You can reach your highest vibration, meditating, connecting with nature. Get off of social media. There's nothing there for you. It's nothing. It could be a resource or it can be a silent killer to your depression. And depression is already a silent killer. You know what I'm saying? It causes those things. Instagram is not something that you should be on 24/7. Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. Get on there, post something, leave. If you want to take a break, then just take a break. Why are you on Instagram? Why are you know what I'm saying? Like, why tell your problems? Nobody cares. Why tell your problems to people? Why go on there and explain this, explain that? Unless it's a positive message, like how I'm doing now, unless you spreading positive stuff, spiritual awareness, realness, all this thing that's going on, people gonna have opinions. They're gonna share their thoughts with you, and that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Sorry if it's wind noise, but I'm perfectly fine with that. Share your thoughts with me, and I'll definitely give you the understanding where I'm coming from, and I understand where you're coming from. People have different views on life. That's what it is. But what I want to say is, just at the end, over all of this, because this got me so riled up, it's been in my mind for a minute. Don't depend on anything that does not give you any type of benefit, that does not make you successful or one step closer to your goal. Don't listen to anybody that thinks what's best for you. If you know what's best for you, then you know what's best for you and you stick to it. If you listen to people say, well, I think this is, I don't think that's going to be best for me. Simple. And if they feel some type of way, oh well, what can you do about it? At the end of the day, you have your say-so. If they say, oh, you don't have no say-so, you going to do as I tell, that's the person you don't want in your life. It can be your parent. It could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend. It could be your cousin. It could be your auntie, your uncle, whoever. They think what's best for you. No, they don't know. They honestly want what's best for them so they can have bragging rights to talk. Yeah, he did this, he did that, he doing something good, he listened to me. They want something to brag about. They want to feel like they put their credit for, you know what I'm saying, they want their credit where it's due. So why not say, I think this is best for you, I think this is good for you, or whatever, blah 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 blah. But anyway, man, live your life, do as you please. You feel me? Have mentors in your life. Meditate, connect with your higher self. Write down your thoughts. Share positive vibes on the social media platform. The social media can either be something that you can, like I said before, it could be a resource or it can kill you silently. It can ruin you. Don't let social media control you. You control social media. Don't let that, over, go over your head. You feel me? Don't let it go over your head. But I just want to say, to people that subscribe to me or new subscribers or whatever, people that view this that's not subscribe. I do talk. I do have these talks sometimes. I might do it maybe 2 or 3 days out of the week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, Wednesdays is live stream. So I'm trying to build a schedule here. So show love, support a bro. You feel me? I'm just starting out. I'm pretty much, I'm trying to get these numbers up. You feel? I'm trying to get these numbers up. These watch time. I'm trying to get paid. You feel? So I'm just joking. But I'm really doing it for the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm really for the people. I'm not. Money don't really make me happy, but money is good. But yeah. Y'all stay positive. Y'all stay good. Stay healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.